In 2011, Panasonic released the world's first camcorder that is capable of shooting in 3D. Before going on and showing you this incredible breakthrough, it wouldn't be fair unless I first showed you a little bit of history. The motion picture camera was first designed around the end of the 1880s. Thomas Edison is credited with creating the first camera to actually work. Film for capturing motion pictures was around for a long time. The way that film worked is that it would capture individual pictures, but these pictures were combined together to show movement. This man moving his arms was one of the earliest recordings ever. The use of film was a very popular and inexpensive way for the public to shoot and create motion pictures, jumping way ahead to the introduction of the video camera. This leap was from the analog signal to the digital one we know of today. These type of cameras and recording devices were originally created for television news stations. The one setback of this would have to be the fact that these cameras were extremely large and had to be rolled around on special platforms. The recordings were sent through a cable and then to a recording device located in another room. Another leap ahead was the invention of the portable video camera. At first, this was done with someone that operated the camera and another that carried the recorder. These recorders were digital, but still used film. Are you asking, well, John, how is this digital? Well, in fact, the reason that they still used film is because this film was different. Instead of capturing many pictures, this film recorded a digital signal that could be translated to images and sound. While these inventions kept pushing forward at an exponential rate, some of the blame can be placed on the movie industry.
Here we go.
Is it better to be feared or respected? And I say, is it too much to ask for both?
Well, I'm not going home.
We've got too far! And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause.
I base most of what I do on the idea that
You are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody, or you're nobody.
This still holds true with the leap to true 3D technology. 3D films have existed in some form since the 1950s, but have been largely limited in the motion picture industry because of their costly hardware and processes required to create and display a 3D film, and also the lack of having a standardized format for 3D videos. When it was first created, it was done through using anaglyph images. A better way of me saying it would be, do you remember those red and blue glasses? Well, if you have a pair, this would be the time to throw those bad boys on. The way that anaglyph created a 3D feature was because in an anaglyph, there are two images superimposed in an addictive light setting through two filters, one red and one cyan, a color that's close to blue. In a subtractive light setting, the two images are printed in the same complementary colors on white paper. Glasses with colored filters in each eye separate the appropriate images by canceling the filter color out and rendering the complementary color black. Okay, now you can take those glasses off. 3D films became more and more successful throughout the 2000s, culminating in the unprecedented success of the 3D presentation of Avatar in December of 2009.
This is great.
Now that brings us to the introduction of the first ever true 3D video camcorder. The Panasonic HDC SD-T750. It has dual images that are recorded side by side into a single frame of AVC HD. AV-CHD is now one of the standard formats for 3D, and the main one currently supported by most 3D capable HD TVs. Sony subsequently released its own 3D camcorder, the HDR TD10. Unlike the Panasonic, the Sony HDR TD10 has the 3D lens built in, but it can still shoot a normal 2D video. The downside of this is that the result is a rather ugly design and a high price tag. Sony, Vivitar, Aptec, Fujifilm, and some other manufacturers have even marketed 3D pocket camcorders. JVC then released its own 3D camcorder, the GS-TD1. Sony has released the DEV-5, Digital Recording Binoculars. It's a 3D camcorder, but in the form of binoculars. So the next time you're out and about, maybe you should think of dropping $2,000 on one of these. A little speculation for what's next in the camcorder business comes from one of my personal favorites.
Where's the chocolate?
Flying over our heads in a million pieces. Now watch the screen. Here it comes. There it is. See?
How can you take it? It's just a picture.
All right, you.
Perfect. It's unbelievable.
It's a miracle.
The TV dinner.
It's Walt Disney.
Let me end with this. If you can dream it, you can achieve it.